Hello everyone, I'm back after a very long time away, and today I wanted to show you what exactly happened next with my bramble area. A lot of you on this channel probably watched my video from about 3 years ago where I had a really brambly patch at the front of this allotment, and I want to show you what I've done with this area. This is a really low maintenance area. It's still got lots of stinging nettles and there's brambles over there in the corner still. However, if we come to this part of the actual bed, you'll see that there are hardly any brambles, and I've been growing corn this year. I've also been growing cucumbers galore, and under here are sweet potatoes and a courgette. So I've just taken off the bubble wrap, and just under here we've got a courgette, we've got remnants of cucumbers. There are still a few coming up. I think there's a few in the corner just over there. And then there are some sweet potatoes just tucked in here. So these are sweet potatoes here. And I'm hoping that I get some decent sized crops this year. The reason why I've got this covered is because it's slightly colder outside now. So I just want to make sure that they get enough heat to help them swell up. For many years, I dug that site over. I took out the bramble roots and I really tried to clean it so I could do something with it. But it was only last year that I actually managed to grapple with the problem itself and create a really productive space. And this is how I did it. Last year, I turned over all of the bramble roots under here. There were about 5 clumps in here. And I got in with my spade and I tried to take out as much as I could. But the key ingredient to suppressing all of those brambles was lots of manure. I'm somewhat of a pigeon guano collector now. This guy drops it off and it's very, very useful. It's high in fertilizer, it's high in nitrogen, all the elements you need. And I mix that with wood chip to make a really good hotbed. In this case, the pigeon poo filled some of the bed and so did the wood chip. But what I actually needed was lots of manure. So I sourced some local manure, it wasn't very expensive, and I used 2 polycarbonate sheets to make the bed. By using this volume of about 3 foot of manure, wood chip, pigeon poo and any other scraps that I could find, I created a hotbed, which meant that my plants could start earlier in the season. So I had lovely early cucumbers, I had lovely early courgettes, and I also started the sweet potatoes off much earlier in May. But what it also meant was all those little bramble shoots that I had coming through every single year were shut out completely by that 3 foot of really good, well-rotted organic matter. I haven't had any issues from the brambles this year. In fact, I've had a few shoots, but I can just pull them out with my gloves and they come out with a lovely long white root to show that they're really struggling to come through. Now, you don't need lots of expensive material to do this. You could use simple wood chip, get lots of nettles, get lots of comfrey. What you want is a big barrier, and actually ideally why not do your composting at the same time? And if you can make a hotbed, which I've made a video and I've linked it up here so you can check that one out. If you do want to make a hotbed, then you can do that as well and get some earlier crops next year. Honestly, this site here has been producing about 30 or 40% of everything I've been eating this year. Hundreds of cucumbers, hundreds of courgettes, and just some lovely corn as well. It's just really overwhelmed with joy that I've been able to turn this space into a really productive setting very easily. I haven't had to do very much at all. I just put all that compost in and all that manure in back in the early season, and I haven't had to weed it one iota. If you've enjoyed today's video and you'd like to see more of my growing journey, then why not hit the subscribe button down below. You can also hit the like button too, and that'll help to send this video out to more people who are looking for inspiration and ways to cut down on their bramble problems. Thank you so much.